This little cartridge is the 6 ARC. It's a cartridge designed for the AR-15, but fabulous, as we have demonstrated here on Ultimate Reloader in a bolt gun. In this video, this is going to be absolutely awesome. We've got the new Ruger American that's chambered in 6 ARC. It takes AR-15 magazines. We're going to put that through its paces and also upgrade it with a WOOX Merica stock special edition. You're going to love this video. Hey guys, Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. I have been working on putting this story together for a long time. I have been eagerly anticipating the new Ruger American in 6 ARC. We've got this awesome stock for an upgrade. I'm going to get the rifle out of the box and put together to show you what's included. All right, here it is. We've got the rifle itself, which is really attractive. I really like this bronze Cerakote that it's got. The bolt comes packaged separately. We've got a 6 ARC AR-15 mag that's going to go right into this modified bottom metal area, which is super cool. The gun lock, we don't need that because we have secure storage. And then we've got the printed materials, a complete owner's manual, which looks pretty nice. And then a bunch of extras over here. Really nice package. Okay, so I just took a moment to select a scope and get that installed. I had to take off my high rings. It was on a different rifle. The scope itself is an Athlon Ares ETR 4.5 to 30 by 56. This is a great scope at a great price point. I really wanted to pick something that was going to be in line with the sort of value-oriented nature of the Ruger American. So I cranked up the magnification, got my eye relief where I want it, got the low rings installed, got it leveled, got it fore aft where it needs to be for my eye relief, torqued it down. What's really nice about these armor rings from Athlon is they have this gray bar on the back, and they make it very clear. For this particular model, the base clamp screw torque is 35 inch-pounds. That's these guys down here. And then for the ring cap, it's 20 inch-pounds, which is on top, of course. Got my fat wrench going. Everything is looking good. And I think what we'll do to start for shooting is we're just going to shoot this rifle pretty much as is at 100 yards. Then we'll do the stock upgrade, perhaps throw in a suppressor and see how it's going to do with a more high-end stock with better ergonomics. Okay, so we've got the rifle sighted in, and I'll have to say, while the trigger is a little bit heavier than what I prefer, the brake is very clean, and that's super helpful. So I would call that trigger useful, and that's coming from a trigger snob. Okay, rifle is sighted in. Let's take a look at this Merica stock. So the Merica stock is interesting because it's compact. So this is a limited edition, 250th edition, and that is something that there's only a limited number of, and those are going fast. So that's just a quick word about that. You see this cool engraving that I've got on there. So Merica is all about compact, modern features, especially here on the fore end. We've got M-LOK slots on the side. We've got M-LOK slots on the bottom. So we'll be adding an ARCA rail to that. And then we've got a more traditional buttstock. So this is kind of a different take. We've got this aluminum mini chassis section here in the middle, a little bit more of a squared off trigger. Check this detail out. See that little slot there? If you've adjusted triggers much, you know exactly what that's for. That's for you getting your Allen key down in there. If your trigger pull weight adjustment screw presents itself towards the trigger guard interior. Okay, and then we can see this is inlet for the Ruger American. So, and this is specifically for this system that we've got here, where we've got an AR-15 magazine adapter, which is pretty cool. I'm going to say this one with the green and the speckle finish on it could benefit from some black Cerakote. I might do a temporary job on that just for show here for that. Okay, and what else do we have here? We've got this certificate of authenticity for the limited 250th edition. Ours is number 6 of 250. That's really cool. And then in this bag, we've got length of pole spacers. Now I like a longer length of pole, so I'm going to, probably after I put the barreled action in, take a moment to install these 4 1/4 inch length of pull spacers. Okay, so that's the stock. Next, let's install the Ruger American barreled action in the stock. I've got the appropriate Allen key screwdriver version there. And so we're going to take out our mag. Just for fun, we're going to take out the bolt as well, not technically strictly necessary. We've got 2 action screws. We'll go ahead and pop those and get this into the stock. Okay, so sidebar, I just wanted to mention we have some awesome ways to get great savings on WOOX complete product inventory. There's a hint on that right here. Okay, back to my assembly. I did a dry fit. We were fine with this bottom metal the way it was. I just gave it a black treatment so that it would match what we have going on here. So everything dropped in super smooth, fits like a glove. We're gonna go ahead and put our now black bottom metal on, and then it's just these 2 action screws. This makes it really easy to do this kind of an install. I kind of like to rattle the barreled action a little bit, and then just as soon as I can start to feel that get a little bit tight, we're gonna switch to the other action screw. Okay, back it off just a touch, get it set in place, and then go ahead and do our final torque. Okay, I can feel that tighten down nicely. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And it should function just like it did with the factory Ruger American stock. Next, I'm going to source an Arca rail. We'll get that put on, and then we're going to see how it shoots in this stock. Of course, I'm going to put my length of pull spacers in as well. All right, so I'm going to get to work. This goes right there. That's what we get. Okay, so we've got a very small, about 3-inch WOOX Arca section, and that means that we can use any Arca bipod now, which is super cool. And when we go to 100 yards, we also have the option now of using the bag rider and the bench rest to see what this rifle can really do. Okay, length of pull spacers are next. So we've got some blind screws here behind the tiny rubber hole. And so what I did is I just took the longer screw and found out, oh yeah, it's a T15 Torx. So I'm going to go ahead and get that swapped over. That's cool how that snaps together. Okay, how does that feel? Oh, what a world of difference. That is awesome. I absolutely love that now. And then we've got this QD. We're going to take that off because we're going to be using a rear bag there. Very nice. I think this thing looks really cool. Let's see it all assembled with the mag in. This is going to be a ton of fun. Look at that. And I just love this engraving on the side. That means it's time to shoot this config. Well, those 3 coyotes are dead, double tapped. So we're all done with shooting, and I gotta say, this is a fun rifle. I've always enjoyed 6 arc in a bolt gun. I think 6 arc and 22 arc in a bolt gun are 2 of my absolute favorites. Why? Because they have great ballistic performance. They're gonna be able to take down varmints, and they're really light on recoil, which for me comes into play when I wanna see those shots. I wanna see the trace to the target. I wanna see hits and misses. 6-ARC delivers. It's a great cartridge in the AR-15. I think it's an even better cartridge in a bolt gun. So at 100 yards, we went through a few different permutations. We had 2 different stocks. We had the factory stock for the sight-in, and then we had the WOOX Merica 250th edition for the rest of the shooting. And we had 3 different muzzle devices tested. We tested the factory stock with the factory radial brake, and that was with 3 different types of ammo. We've got the ELD-M factory ammo from Hornady. We've got the ELD-X hunting factory ammo from Hornady, the ELD-VT factory ammo from Hornady for varmint hunting. And none of them shot particularly well with the brake and in either config. And when it comes to factory ammunition and factory rifles, what I'm looking to do is to try different SKUs of ammo, and also different muzzle devices, because that's going to change the barrel tune, and different suppressors actually have different characteristics with the baffles and just the inherent accuracy that they produce. So the first suppressor we used is the 46 cal hybrid from Silencer Co. You've seen this on the channel multiple times. And what I found was we shot 3-shot groups, which we typically do with factory rifles because we want to compare apples to apples. With all of those SKUs of ammo, and it wasn't shooting the way I wanted to. And I have found time and again, swapping a muzzle device will produce different results. And sure enough, when we put the Gen 1 Maverick from Area 419 on the muzzle, and we shot the 108 ELD-M, we saw some very encouraging results. But things got really exciting when we shot our first 3-shot group with my own 108 ELD-M handloads, when this happened. That's our combo right there. Awesome. So that's more like it. I feel like if we were going to try different projectiles with our handloads, we could probably get this rifle to shoot consistently the way that it shot with my 108 ELD-M handloads. And that is awesome. So after we found the load we wanted to use, we headed up to the ridgeline for some fun shooting. So I got behind the rifle, Kyle got behind the rifle, and we both had fun smacking those Caldwell steel gongs that hang from a 2x4 at 200 yards off of that tree. I think that's a pretty good simulation of some hunting engagements that you might encounter. Could be with a coyote. With a gun like this, that would be the perfect setup. And as always with WOOX, absolutely love the appearance, love this 250th edition. Again, that is a limited time opportunity. If you want to save on WOOX, we got some incentives here for you. Look right down here. That's going to save you definitely. And if you're going to go to WOOX and buy some stuff, you definitely want to use that code. What I'd like to know is, what do you think of this WOOX Merica build 250th edition with the Ruger American in 6-ARC? Are you looking to get your hands on that kind of a rifle? Do you already have a Ruger American in 6-ARC, or are you running Merica? Tell me about your setup. I'd like to know what loads are working good for you and how you have it set up. Thanks again for watching. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. Hey guys, I wanted to invite you to check out our new exclusive membership-based community. It's called Ultimate Reloader Pro. There you'll find things like a private discussion forum where you can discuss topics related to this channel with us privately. We've got exclusive content, a video going up every single weekend just for you guys. We also have monthly live streams where we'll go over industry updates, Q&A, and more. Plus, we've got free downloadable resources like printable targets that you can hang and shoot. Lots to see there. Go to ultimatereloader.com/pro to check it out.